Oh wow, what a shot. Oh, they're gonna love this. Oh, beautiful. I can't wait to post this on Facebook. Oh, oh no. Oh no, I dropped my camera in the water. Hey y'all, Steve here. Hey, a company called Nordic Flash recently asked me if I would review one of their new products. And when they told me what it was a camera strap to keep your cameras and gear afloat when you're out and playing in the water. Of course, I said, absolutely, send it to me. I'll take a look at the product and I'll be happy to do a review for you. Just looking at the packaging and opening it up and looking at it, I was pretty impressed by the quality of the workmanship and the way the Nordic Flash camera strap was constructed. So I've been wanting to get out to some water where I could actually check and test the product, but just everything about it, looking at it from a visual standpoint and the workmanship and one of the cool features that I really like about it, everything told me that this is probably going to be a very good product. Now, the first thing I noticed is the product is extremely lightweight. It's I haven't weighed it, but it's virtually weightless. There is no weight to it all. All the sewing and the stitching are very high quality. They've got their Nordic Flash logo stenciled in there. Once you look at some of the quality of the stitching, it's excellent. I knew right away that if I were using a camera such as a GoPro or any type of waterproof camera, that if I use the wrist strap, put it around my wrist, it's very soft, it's flexible, it doesn't weigh anything. I knew that would not be an issue with me to use this product, so I'm very, very happy about that. The comfort level is extremely good. All right, next, they have a very thin, very powerful strap that you would thread into the strap holder of your camera. It's, I don't know what it's made of actually, but it's very strong, it's very lightweight, and you know, I would probably cut through my finger before I tear this little string that actually will hold your camera to the Nordic Flash camera strap. The next thing that I like about this product is this little detachable strap. This clip actually will detach. So you can leave the strap attached to your camera, take it off the camera wristband, and then go ahead and use your camera in whatever situation. If you want to go into a restaurant or whatever, you do not have to be burdened with this camera strap. You know, if you have a $400 GoPro or another expensive camera, it may actually be waterproof, but the problem is if you drop that waterproof camera, no, you're right, it may not get damaged, but what happens when you can't find it? It sinks to the bottom. And as you start to go dig around and look for that camera, even in knee-high deep water, it can actually disappear. So that's why I like such a product as this Nordic camera strap. The high visibility of the orange, the fact that your camera will not sink to the bottom means you can recover it in case you lose it. And if you drop it, nothing would frustrate me more than to lose a very expensive camera when I could have solved the problem with a very inexpensive product. These Nordic Flashes go for about $13 on Amazon.com. So I think that is an investment toward your expensive camera gear. Now, I've talked about it, but the proof is going to come when we put it into a real life situation, a real test. Does it work? I like it so far, but the proof is in the pudding, folks. So let's go see if the Nordic strap actually works. All right, let me tell you how I'm gonna run this test. I've got an El Cheapo camera. Cost me like $3. I bought it in a thrift store back home. I'm gonna attach the Nordic Flash camera strap to it, and I've got some fishing line. Now right behind me is part of the North Carolina Intracoastal Waterway. The tide is going out right now, so it's probably, the water's gonna be moving fairly decent. So I'm gonna tie a big old long section of this fishing line, and I'm gonna toss this thing out here, and then we're gonna find out right now if the Nordic strap works, if this Nordic Flash camera strap works, and will keep this camera afloat. This camera is kind of beefy. It's an older camera. It's an old film camera, so it actually has some weight to it. It's not very lightweight. I would say it weighs probably about the weight of 2 iPhones put together, so I think this is going to give us a good test of the Nordic strap. And by the way, it is an absolutely beautiful day. It's incredibly beautiful. It's a little bit chilly right now. It's probably in the mid 50s, but there's a nice little breeze, and you've probably picked up some of it in my microphone. I'm wearing a mic today. Yesterday was nasty, cold, cloudy, just kind of a rainy, crappy day. And today we have definitely been given a gift of beautiful weather. And those skies behind me that you see, those are those Carolina blue skies that you hear about. All right, so now we have this thing attached. And you know, even though it has the clip on it, you know, we talked about that clip right here at the top. All right, if you were worried about your camera coming apart and that being a weak spot for your camera, I believe right now you can not worry about that. I'll put your fears to rest. I'll probably injure myself before it won't come apart, folks. It's in there. It is in there good. That's very impressive. I like that. You don't have to worry about this clip and that little nylon cord there. You're not going to lose your camera because of that. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go. Can you pick that up? It is working perfectly. Oh man, that first toss worked great. The camera's actually heavier now. It's filled up with water. I don't know if you can see the water, just look at there. Filled up with water. The strap itself did not soak up with water. That is awesome. So you don't have to worry about this thing soaking up water and becoming heavier on your wrist. That is fantastic. The camera's definitely heavier. When I tossed it out there, man, it was very visible. This thing just floated, and I could see it really easy carrying the camera underneath it. So, man, that first test, I am very impressed. So let's give it another try. Let's throw it out there again. All right, y'all, you saw it for yourselves. I'm impressed. I'm giving the Nordic Flash camera strap, I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. This is a great product, and I have checked it now in real world conditions. If I were in a kayak or a canoe or in a boat and I dropped my camera now, I'm not gonna panic. I can see that this thing is gonna float it. It's highly visible. Great product. It's around 13 bucks. You cannot beat this. So this has been a Steve's review, and you know that you can take my reviews to the bank. And if you've got anything that you'd like me to review, or if you have a product that you're working on you'd like for me to review, just contact me through my YouTube page. I'll be happy to work with you and see if we can come up with a review for your product. I'm Steve. I hope you all have a great day wherever you're at. God bless the USA.